Why? Hey, what's up? This is Team Guild again, and I'm over here again to show you my new update for my Katana World deck profile. Of course, this will be the flag. Katana World. Woo, ninjas and masters. Okay, my buddy will be still Tsukikage Blade Master mode. I still like him. You pay 1 gauge and he gets summoned to the field. And if you have another copy of him in your graveyard, he gets +1 critical. So it will be a size 1. So we go for 3 criticals and 5,000 attack. I mean, what can get better than that? Okay, so I run 4 copies of my buddy because I can. And I run 2 Electron Ninja Shidens, of course. I still have 3 Nesumijiro. He's very good. When he deals damage to your opponent, your opponent takes 1 card out of his gauge and put it into the drop zone. He's a very good card. I still run 2 Electron Ninja Electric Teru. When his attack hits, you take the top card of your deck and put it into your gauge, setting yourself up for like Secret Sword Lethal Formation and stuff like that. I still have 3 Ninja Hajates. Okay, this card is awesome because he has move actually in the Katana World clan, and since we run ninjas, I can actually set you up for like the backhand kunai and the spinning windmill tactics, which is you attack my right, I activate, pay 1 gauge, nullify the attack, and wipe out your whole field. Except for weapons and set spells, stuff like that. Just the monsters. So he's very, very awesome. Now, going to size 2, I have 2 Phantom Ninja Kashin Koji. Yes, he lets me look at my opponent's hand, and for only 1 cost of 1 gauge. And also, he cannot be linked attack, which is very, very, very awesome in Katana World, because they don't really support link attacks like that. I still have 3 Agent Ninja Lenzo. That's my dog right there. I like the way his name is Lenzo. It kind of reminds me of Genzo from Yu-Gi-Oh! But, his card calls only pay 1 gauge, 6,000 defense, 3,000 attack, 2 criticals of size 2. He goes good with, like, steel ball and stuff. He'll be at 9,000 defense and 6,000 attack to counterattack and destroy your monster. But the thing that I like about him is that he lets me search the deck to get 1 lethal sword, 1 secret sword lethal formation and put into my hand. So, yes. Then we have 2 Tobikados. He's a vanilla, size 2. 4,000 attack, 3,000 defense, but swings for 3 criticals. Yes. Now we have this dude over here, Zankyo. 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense, 3 criticals. He cannot be called to the center, but what I like about it is that when he's on the field, my Ninja Arts card cannot be nullified. Yes. And for size 3, we have 1 Momochitamba and 1 Kataro Fuma. Okay, Kataro Fuma, you pay 1 gauge, summon him out. Yes, for a size 3, he's very good. He has double attack and move. Momochitamba, for size 3, you pay 2 gauges, you summon him out. He gains a life when he enters the battlefield. He has 7,000 attack, 6,000 defense, 2 criticals. Very, very awesome. Now, going to the impacts, this is where the deck has changed a little bit, but I still run 3 Secret Swords Lethal Formation. This card is very needed in this deck. There are different ways to run Katana World. I like the Secret Sword Formation type, just because it's a little bit more fun. You can actually have fun with the cards, and you can feel, like if you're actually a ninja with this deck. And we run 3 other impacts. Okay, you have Shooting Star, you have Moonfang, and you have Star Crusher. This one negates the spell and deals 3 damage to your opponent. This one, let me see, nullifies the attack of a weapon, destroys the weapon, deals 3 damage to your opponent. This one nullifies an impact and deals 3 damage to your opponent. And that's very, very good. That's 6 impacts in total right there. But now I run 8 impacts, and I'll be having 2 Demon Way Karakurenais. This card is very awesome. You only pay 2 gauge for it. You can only activate this card when your opponent doesn't have a monster in the center. You cannot have one either. And what this card does is that if your opponent has 2 cards or less in his or her hand, you deal 4 damage to your opponent. Katakuna is a very, very awesome impact. We have 2 clear Serenities, just because this deck is a little bit gauge heavy. You take the top 3 cards of your deck and you get to gauge it. It's a counter attack. It's very good. Now, to switch it up a little bit, I never used to run weapons, but now I do. I run 1 Onimaru. Onimaru, what it does is that you pay 1 gauge, you equip it, take the top 2 cards of your deck and put it into this card's soul. Now, at the end of your phase, when this card rests, you have to discard a card from its soul. When you cannot discard a card from this weapon's soul, this weapon gets destroyed. But you know, it's 3 attacks, really, with 6,000 attack and 3 criticals. It's very good. I only run 1 of that, and I run 1 of him, because at the end of the turn, this card dies, but it has 5,000 attack and 2 criticals, and it has the ability to penetrate. That's why I run both swords. Now, we go to the 4 nullifiers, which is very basic, you know, the staples of the deck. Now I run 2 Genpa Kurigi. Okay, Genpa Kurigi, to me, I call it the Kamikaze card, because basically, when one of my monsters gets destroyed, I activate this card, and I choose one of my opponent's monsters on the field, and I destroy it as well. So it's like, if I die, I take you with me. And I run 3 counters of Steel Ball. Gain 3,000 attack, 3,000 offense, and I can counter attack if my monster is still on the field. Very good. And go into the kunais, we have Spinning Windmill and Cross Shooting Kunai. Okay, so basically is when you're on the right, when my monster on the right is being attacked by another monster, pay 1 gauge, nullify the attack, destroy all of my monsters' opponents on the field. Yes, all of my opponent's monsters on the field. Sorry about that. And this one does the same. Pay 1 gauge and destroy all of my monsters. All of my opponent's monsters on the field also. So yes, that was the quick wrap up of the new changes that I have made in the deck, and I hope you like it. This is Gabi from Team Guild. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment on my page. So, peace out.